The Marc Jacobs graffiti tote bag, I feel like that could resell for more than what you paid for it. Now is a good time, now that the market is low, to actually buy some Murakami bags, because come around next year, they actually might be worth a lot more. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me. Thank you so much. I wanted to talk about today whether bags are investments, and I know that a lot of people have talked about this topic before, but at the same time, I wanted to unbox some collectible toys with you. Unboxing these like cute little plushies is very random, but it does tie into my topic slightly, because I just want to say anything that is collectible can be an investment if you want it to. And to understand how to invest into something, you have to understand the topic. So you have to understand what you're investing in and understand the market. When it comes to plushies, for example, I understand that this box could resell for maybe $200, $300, just depending on who I sell it to. But I bought it for $150. Now, I also have to take into account that eBay, if I were to sell it on eBay, will take a cut. And I also have to take into account that perhaps when more of these get released, it will go down in value. So that's just an example. I'm not going to resell it. I'm going to unbox it. But there are these like little Labubu macaroon toys, these little monster toys, and I've wanted to buy the whole box of those for a while, and I see plenty of those online reselling for like, yeah, $300, sometimes even $400, and they cost like, yeah, maybe under $200 to buy from the store, but people know that they want the little plushie. So in a way, you could argue that is an investment. And the same thing applies with handbags. Handbags can also be extremely collectible. With Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and Hermes, there are bags that hold value and bags that don't. And I remember back in 2018, one of my friends asked me, Jess, what Chanel bags should I buy now that I can just buy as an investment? And they didn't have any interest in bags or fashion or anything like that, but they just wanted to buy the Chanel bag purely as an investment. And I told them, look, handbags are not an investment. I don't know if it's a good idea if you want to spend like $4,000 on a bag. But now looking back at 2018 and how the prices were back then with Chanel bags, if they had invested into a Chanel mini or for example, the iridescent pink classic flap or something like that, if they had invested into that and then resold it in 2020 when the market was doing really well during lockdown and people were interested in buying pre-loved, I think that could have actually been a bag investment if they had bought the right Chanel bag. But how do you know what Chanel bag to buy as an investment? Well, you have to understand what people want and what is actually going to grow in popularity. And as things become easier to get and as brands release more of the same thing over and over again, for example, those like little mini vanities from Chanel, they actually lose their value quite significantly. And I do sometimes worry about the value of Birkins and Kellys in the future. I do have a Birkin, which one could say is an investment, but I'm not planning to sell it. Once things become oversaturated, they can also lose value quite significantly. Anyways, let's unbox this first little blind box. I was watching Winnie P. LV and Auden Beckman yesterday, and they were talking about the bag charms trend. And you know, guys, I'm obsessed with bag charms. I have been decking my bags out with charms for a few years now. I particularly am fond of the Hermes bag charms. I love how with this trend you can actually buy really inexpensive things, or even people have been DIYing bag charms, getting plushies and sticking keychains. One of my lovely subscribers actually shared with me on Instagram the other day a little plushie that she made into a key charm. But you can even get into like Sanrio, Pop Mart. Something like this costs about $28 per box, so not a crazy price compared to, you know, buying a Fendi bag charm, a Chanel bag charm or something. Not that Chanel really does bag charms, but Louis Vuitton definitely does. So this one is going to be a little girl. Actually, so this series is about, I think they're schoolgirls and they're graduating and it's their last day of school and they're crying because it's their last day of school. The secret box is actually a girl with a graduation hat. So hopefully we'll get the secret box because that one is rarer, and there's a 1 in 72 chance of getting this, but there's a 1 in 6 chance of getting the other girls. So this girl is pretty funny. So yeah, she just looks like this. Kind of looks like Sailor Jupiter actually, and she's maybe she's dead from all the homework she was doing at school. But yeah, it's I can't take it too seriously, but it's pretty cute. I think it really suits my gypsy hair. Luckily, I got this bag back because I did give this to a consignment store just recently, and to be honest, I got this for a really good price from Lux and Forward. I paid about, I think I actually paid $3,800 Australian for this, and one may think, well, Jess, you could probably resell it for more, but there was no interest in this bag, and thus it was not a good investment because I tried to sell it later on because I was thinking, you know, this is kind of annoying and whatever. If you can't sell the bag, it's not a good investment, basically. Because one may argue, okay, a gypsy now, I know the mini one retails for like $12,000, so I'm going to guess like the bigger one, the 28 size, retails for like $14,000, $15,000, right? So me buying this at $3,800, you'd think, oh, you could definitely make money on that. That's what I thought anyway. So I think they listed it for $4,800, and then the consignment store would take a cut, and maybe I'd make a few $100s profit, but I couldn't sell it. So that was a bad investment, even though it was a good price, because maybe the color's not as desirable, maybe because the design is not as popular. This was actually a bad bag investment. But in the past, I've bought things for really good prices and I've sold them actually and made a little bit of money. But it's not always the case, and you have to understand what people are willing to buy and how much people are willing to pay for certain things. That's quite cute. I'm really happy with that. I'm just going to leave that there. Xbox. In the past, I have collector's tendencies. So me and my friend, we were like collecting Jellycat as well, and she has collected quite a few more than me. But she's noticed that certain Jellycats resell for more than others. And if there's an interest in something, if there are collectors out there, and if you know how to sell it to those collectors, then you can make money from it, basically, if that's your intention. And a lot of people who understand how to resell things, they generally have to have like a passion for the topic beforehand to understand the market. And if you don't have that understanding, then you won't have the knowledge to know what to put your money towards if you want to sell it in the future. Oh my god, this one's really cute. Okay. Oh, I really hope we get the mystery box, but I don't know if we will. Okay, this one has purple hair. Oh my god, that is so cute. And then she has like a pastel orange uniform. Yeah. Oh, look at her little bow. Let's put it on this Pico tin for now. This is an Hermes Buddy Charm. And if you're thinking about reselling this, probably you won't be able to, because I noticed that the Hermes bag charms, they actually used to be good investments. Like this, in the past, it may have been like $800. You might be able to resell it for $1,000. But these days, they retail for a few $100s more, and actually, Hermes bag charms, I would say, are not a good investment. They're literally just things you would buy because you're obsessed with it. So if you want good deals on Hermes bag charms, you can pick them up for good deals on the pre-love market. But in any case, I still buy Hermes bag charms because I love them. I would particularly love the Bleed on Wheels bag charm, but that bag charm is thousands of dollars. And so who knows, maybe pre-loved, that might come up for a bargain one day. But yes, I love my Hermes bag charms, but I also love my Pop Mart one. Now, if I do get the graduation girl, she would have good resale value actually. And if I was smart, I would resell the graduation one, and I would be able to make money on this box and then use the money to put towards another investment box, like maybe those Labubu macaroons. And then if I got the secret one of that, then I could make even more money. And I think the thing with, if you're thinking about handbags as an investment, if you understand what to invest your money into, and if you keep making profit and putting it towards other profitable bags, then it could be a business. And there are people who make money out of reselling. Particularly if you are already an existing business or consignment store, I would say that's probably the only way you could do it, because a lot of consignment stores as well buy out bags outright, and they give you a really lowball offer. And when they buy that outright from you, they're actually investing into the bag so they can sell it for more money and make a profit. So if you are a business like that, then yes, absolutely, handbags can be an investment, but you have to know what you're doing and you have to know how to quote bags accordingly to the market. Oh, this one is really cute too. Okay, I've been talking for a while, so I'm going to speed it up now. This one is pink with a grey uniform. Maybe this pink bolide would be cute. But yeah, I already have another bag charm, and I absolutely love the Hermes twillies as well. They can be a fun way to dress up your bag. A silk twill, you can't go wrong. Alright, Jess, speed it up. Speed it up with the unboxing. Here we go. So if you were wondering what bags you could invest in now to make money, I would say it would be, yes, a Birkin from the store. Yes, a Kelly from the store. A Constance is actually risky depending on the color. If it's a neutral color, I would say yes, that could be an investment. Oh, cute. And in terms of Chanel bags, I actually don't think they are investments anymore. Even if you wait a few years, I think that their reputation of their quality has actually lowered their resale value. Same with brands like Dior. They were also really bad resale value all the time, but particularly because of that scandal lately, very bad resale value. Balenciaga, same thing. Horrible resale value. So most brands don't have good resale value, but there are some like other contemporary brands that actually, depending, could have good resale value. For example, the Marc Jacobs graffiti tote bag, I feel like that could resell for more than what you paid for it. Or even some Telfar bags in the past used to resell for more than like what you would buy it for. So sometimes it's not about buying the most expensive bag and reselling it. It's actually about understanding the market and understanding, you know, there are these cheaper bags that are in the market that actually you could sell for more. Even in the past, if you could find a multicolor Murakami Louis Vuitton piece for a great price, there was a trend of collecting that. And if you bought it at the right price a few years ago, you could definitely resell it for more now. And particularly because it's rumored that Louis Vuitton is going to collaborate with Murakami again early January, I would actually say that now is a good time, now that the market is low, to actually buy some Murakami bags, because come around next year, they actually might be worth a lot more because there'll be a lot more interest in the Takashi Murakami collection. Similarly, the Marc Jacobs Murakami collection tote bag that might be released later on will also be a good bag to invest in if you are a reseller. But the problem is, if you're into handbags, you literally just want to keep it. And same with Pop Marts. Like, I have never resold a Pop Mart. I always tend to cut the tags off because they're quite ugly, and I just have to keep it because they're way too cute. This one has suspenders and she's like ballerina style. Oh, I love it. Oh, I wonder if we'll get the graduation one. I don't know, guys. It's pretty rare. 1 in 72 chance. Gosh. Can you imagine? I have never got a secret mystery box. Like, every time I've got these boxes, I never get it, but that's because it's hard to get. Okay, really cute again, not the mystery box. So I feel like we're not going to get it, but that's okay. So this one's pastel blue, really cute. To be honest, this one could look really cool on my plume bag. I already have another Pop Mart on here already, and I have a few Hermes bag charms, but this one could look really cute on here too. I think that's a little bit much, but I was watching Winnie BLV yesterday, and she really went crazy with the bag charms. Like, particularly she had this like little black bag. Oh my gosh, I was obsessed though. Winnie, that video was so good. Like, honestly, obsessed. So yeah, I can find a home for this. I think yeah, how cute. I have made a mess. This is the problem with buying these Pop Marts. I feel like they are very wasteful, especially the packaging. Oh, okay, this one's cute. I didn't get the mystery box, but that's okay, because this one is really cute too. So she has a dark blue uniform, very Sailor Moon colors, and yes, she is way too cute. Look at her little like pigtails. Oh, I love her. Oh, she kind of has like a little bob. I can't tell. I don't think it's pigtails. I think she just has like a little, yeah, well, she's a cartoon. So look at her little nose. I don't know how I could hang it, but somewhere off here that could look pretty cool, I think. Anyways, guys, thanks for letting me share my bag charms today, and let me know, have you ever made money reselling a handbag? I know no one likes to admit these things, but I think if you're a handbag collector, or if you're into handbags, you probably have sold a bag in your collection before, and I'm gonna say like 98% of the time you will lose money selling your bags, but if you understand where the hype is, you can actually make money from it. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!